Hey everybody, how are we doing? I'm Connor Shaw. I don't know if you guys got things working yet.
I'm fine.
Is it good?
So.
Please don't tell me that one of yours busted.
Same here, so I'm thinking it's the jack itself.
Okay, well, good news, the other headphones weren't broken. Bad news, that might have been a waste of money. Okay news, Alex can use the other set, because his set was starting to go. So hey, Austin's headphones weren't broken. Are you in the front jack or the back jack?
The front.
Try the back jack.
That's my favorite card game.
Back jack? Oh, card game. I thought you said car game. Oh.
Yeah, card. Not vroom vroom.
That, okay,
oh,
no,
hang on.
That makes
Shuffle,
more
shuffle,
sense.
not vroom
Here,
vroom.
I'm a loop Great Canyon. Here we go. We got more Great Canyon coming for you. Testing.
Here on the Phoenix Wright.
Testing. Well, yeah, good news is Alex can use his other headphones. Bad news is I didn't need to spend that $50. Can you hear us? Austin's headphones were broken, if you're wondering, or at least we thought they were, but it might be the port that was broken, so he's trying the other port on his computer. We can wait for that to get sorted before we play more Phoenix Wright 3, Trials and Tribulations. Doesn't rhyme.
Woo, we finally got to trial
Like,
in the second case, which is
Trials
the
and
first not... What?
Sorry, I was gonna say Trials and Tribulations feels like a really bad title for this game, actually. It, like, sounds like the
Why is
second
that?
game. Justice for All sounds like much more final. What's up?
It does sound final, but I would say Trials and Tribulations is very fitting for this game.
Hey, Marina.
Mhm?
Do you think you can keep everyone entertained for about a minute? I'm gonna go help Austin real quick. Keep them
No,
entertained. Here we
but
go.
I'm gonna. Hey, everybody. A couple of people here. Like my nice gravelly sick voice? Is that good? I have a cup of coffee ready, which is appropriate for today. Because today, we're gonna meet the prosecutor, gang. We're gonna meet the prosecutor this game. And all his coffee. Happy birthday to your Pokemon. Happy birthday. And happy birthday to anyone who, I don't know, maybe it's your birthday today. Maybe someone's watching a VOD in the future someday. And on that day they're watching, it's their birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Whose birthday is it?
Somebody's.
Oh, happy birthday! Anyways,
I'm
Austin,
preparing.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Austin, can you hear us, though?
Oh, you said Austin. I thought you said also can you. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Here, we gotta loop Great Canyon. No, wait, Snake Eater. Snake Eater's the one that makes it work.
Yes,
Hang on.
yes, that's the one that makes it work.
Oh, we're Snake
Or
Eater.
that makes it break.
It's fine. Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Snake Eater, it's done.
I can't hear it, so...
Austin, we can't hear you if you're trying to talk. I might go back over there real quick.
Oh.
Alright. By the time Snake Eater ends,
Okay.
we'll have this sorted, I promise.
I'm watching the kids. It's fine. We're good. I'm a very trustworthy babysitter. Don't worry. You're not a kid. You're one of the kids. It's different. It's different to be a part. The kids is just what the plural of people in the chat are. It's, you know, like a murder of crows. A kid of chatters. See, this is why I don't do this for a living. Oh. I mean, it would suck if Connor killed Austin and there was a whole thing going on, because then you'd have to sit here with me for a bit longer. Oh god, people are gonna come in and wonder. Okay, so right now, Austin's having difficulty with the port on his headphones. Connor's in the other room helping, because they, of course, live in the same place, which I do not live in, and so you're just stuck with me, Marina, the lesser sister. Here, it's just me. And all of you, all the kids. That's about it. Boy. And my gravelly sick voice. I am the streamer now. I'm the only streamer. I'm the Omni streamer. If you were to check any stream right now, which you shouldn't do because they'll be right back, but if you were to check any stream right now, it would just be me. So... we're at Chapter 2. We're about to start the trial of Chapter 2 of the third Phoenix Wright game. I'm very excited. Oh, well, thank you for complimenting me on my Maya. She's probably...
Snake Eater doesn't end, because things will be fixed when Snake Eater ends.
So it's not fixed yet? Because Snake Eater hasn't ended? I see. Either that or it's gonna break things. But, yeah, Maya's probably the most, I would say fun, but I guess what I mean is wild voice to do. Also, I don't have to worry about Maya's voice ever sounding, sounds kind of harsh, but nice, if that makes sense. There are other voices where I'm like, well, this was kind of a nice person. I probably should have given her a nice voice, whereas Maya is just Maya. She's her own mood. Her own vibe. And so that's very easy to tap into. I'm mostly excited today to see what Austin will bring us in terms of the voice for the prosecutor, because he's supposed to have a very deep voice. Not quite like Von Karma, but I'm very excited. Y'all want to hear Austin do some coffee metaphors? I was going to say puns, but I don't think he does any puns. Delicious coffee metaphors. Some poetry. Godot, hell yeah. Excited. I heard that they have coffee, so hopefully they will be drinking coffee. If for no other reason than to stay awake. Much like I myself am doing. Oh boy. You know, it's funny that this is happening. Because I almost didn't have internet, and so the stream almost wouldn't have happened if our internet was down for like an hour. And then I thought, oh, well, golly, we will get to stream after all. And here we are. Here we are. Trapped here until the Snake Eater ends. Pray to Austin that Austin will fix his mic. Pray to the community Jesus that Austin will fix his mic. Why is every prosecutor in this game undefeated? Phoenix managed to be 3 unbeatable. Yeah, that's like a weird trope in like any type of lawyer stories in general anyway, even though that doesn't really happen in the real world. Like, almost no one is perfect at whatever job it is they're doing anyway. I hear a
Okay.
keyboard.
Oh, is it working now?
Okay, literally nothing changed, and it's working now.
Okay.
What? It's because you all prayed. You did it. The
We had
kids did it.
reset,
Snake Eater doesn't end.
unplug
I
everything.
told you, the second Snake Eater ended. We fixed it.
Yeah.
I
It's
told
the prayers.
you.
Thank God. Please free me from this curse. Please.
Holy shit, this
I'm not a
sucks.
streamer. That was 10 minutes. I had to.
Okay, we're
talk
good
for
though.
10 minutes.
Phoenix Wright. Okay,
Thank
so
you. The fact that any of you were here for that amount of time just shows you're the real kids. You're the
So-
real ones.
so while we start up the game, because I don't want to dawdle much longer, all that happened is Austin's new headphones. We plugged them into the back instead of the front, and for whatever reason, that made his microphone not work. His microphone is USB. There's no reason that should happen. So he
Yep.
restarted his computer, and I unplugged it and plugged it to a different port. Didn't work. And then I unplugged it and plugged it back into the same port, and then it worked. So, okay, whatever.
It's almost like
fixed.
computers are really, 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 really stupid.
And
Yes.
temperamental as fuck. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, here
You
we
freed me
go.
from the curse, and that's all that matters.
Okay,
I don't
Hey,
like
Nick!
things that could just not work.
I have a
Doing
proposal.
everything right.
Let's speed run the dialogue here. Like, say it as if everyone is like panicking and speaking really fast until we get into the courtroom.
What
is it?
They're
Is
all
that
late
wrong?
for court.
Yes.
Yeah, but did you see all the people in here? It's crazy. We gotta push past all of them. Oh, look at this. I bought this Nicolas Cage publicity photo. I almost forgot we were doing the thing.
You bought that? Wow, where?
Run little tents in front of the courthouse. They all have things for sale.
You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff.
Nicolas
Waste more
Cage!
time going to buy more shit.
Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who the hell is that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it.
Yeah, I did, but I'm your lawyer. What the fuck? But it doesn't look like things are getting less ugly.
Because I did it. I'm the criminal, baby.
He's at it again.
I sent the calling card to Lord Lee Taylor. I admit it.
But you don't have a sacred earned right on.
Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime.
Normally when I say of course you did, I'm being sarcastic, but you, yikes.
I like that even Phoenix is thinking more quickly because he's late.
Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please.
Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweet.
No, make her talk normally, as everyone else is panicking around her.
Yeah.
Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually,
This is becoming a little Mo.
I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this.
Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you.
You see, actually, the thief is,
Can I tell you something, Nicky boy?
Can you say it faster?
I can guarantee
Oh my
that
god.
my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you.
Talk quicker! So why are you smiling when you say it?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck.
vroom vroom.
I don't know anything about World War Z. I know that Ben likes it, that's all I know about it. To be honest, I don't really know whether Ron is Nicolas Cage, but there's only one thing I haven't. You know, Mr. D. Light, it is time for you to enter the car. Shut the fuck up and go! Okay, here we go. Back to normal. Everything's back to normal. Let's go. 3 minutes
Yeah,
ago to
Phoenix
get through all
isn't
that.
late because he's here now.
Whew. Whew.
Lucky number 13.
Oh, it's coffee dad time. I got my own cup of coffee right here to go. Of
Are
course
you
now.
ready, Austin?
I'll just need to hear him yell objection once, and then I'll be ready.
Yeah, do your best. Get a feel for it.
Austin, by the way, are your headphones working proper?
Mostly.
Mostly?
Yeah.
Like, it's not deaf in one ear, it's just... I'll just have to finagle with it later.
Okay, that's
Like,
concerning.
it's just the volume levels that I can mess with later.
Oh, it's just the volume that's fucked up. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But we don't have time.
The way you said that implied that, like, it's not deaf in one ear, but it's certainly quiet. And I was like, what?
Oh, I had that problem for a while, too.
Did you?
Fun. Not on these set.
Oh, okay, that's good then. Yeah, so it was probably the port, which means Alex has a new pair of headphones.
The course down session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, who could it be? Who could it be?
He's
We
so-
don't
The
know.
mysterious masked man.
Handsome. He's so handsome.
What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to?
What a stupid question.
Perfect.
Good voice.
What did you say?
Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment?
What? No, I'm not! I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides.
Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be.
That's not how this works!
That's a rule to live by.
I functionally cannot be ready until you are! Who are you?
I am Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case.
Absolutely.
love this song, by the way.
Excellent. Also, yes, this song is so good. Can we?
Very good song.
He does have a attendant who is constantly playing the saxophone next to him, just off.
Yes.
We can establish.
Of course,
this
yeah.
canon, right? Yes.
Oh, yes. Godot, Godot, I can tell you this much. Godot is exactly the type of guy to do that.
Hell yeah.
I'm so excited. Also, people are saying that's just Chadston's voice. Don't ruin it. I really like this voice.
I mean, unlike Miles Edgeworth, I'm actually going for what his actual voice is.
Yes.
Yeah. He's the one that Detective Atme was talking about.
Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far?
None.
What?
What?
Can't be undefeated.
I've
if
never prosecuted a case before.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Never? But you said you never...
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either.
Oh my god, I love him!
Yeah.
Yep.
I just see him tapping the side of his head right now. Oh my god, sorry, just clean my
I
glasses.
mean, he kind of is.
Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you?
Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings.
Yes, but a mask in a court of law?
Don't you know anything?
You ableist fuck.
Yeah, seriously.
No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts.
So extra. I love him so much.
I
love
cherish
his prosecutor
Godot.
so much.
Yep, Godot is fucking amazing.
Yep. This guy is a real deal, alright, Nick.
Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal?
Probably because we suck.
Probably because you suck. So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite.
Oh my fucking god.
Nick, is he a friend of yours?
He literally just said we finally meet. Also, I don't have any friends that call me Tariti.
I thought that was gonna say I don't have any friends.
You could have just left it there.
Yeah.
Just who is this mysterious masked man? It's Mr. L!
I've returned from the depths of hell.
I can see why he's my. Even though I adore Francisca and
battle
obviously
with
Edgeworth is
you.
best boy, you can see why I love Godot.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah, Godot's fucking great.
Well then, Prosecutor Gobo.
It's not Gobo, it's Godot. Your Honor.
In any case, Mr. Goddard, please give your opening testimony. Wait,
Oh,
wait,
God.
statement, I meant. Ah, God!
Oh, god damn it, I'm gonna have to get used to this. Opening statement. Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume.
What?
I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite.
What the hell?
Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break in two?
I love him. I love him so much.
Note the hand.
Also, I saw the hand. I think I've seen a clip of what happens before.
Oh, yeah.
Well then, let's hear from the first witness.
I was gonna say that's more
Wright
general.
really that hard to remember? He's making fun of us. Trite means like beneath you. Means like whatever. An afterthought.
He is actively insulting us. He knows us, and he hates us. My name is. No one has asked for your name, witness.
He's not even a witness. Sorry,
okay. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening.
This is your intervention, Gumshoe. Your daughter isn't real.
Oh.
No.
All right, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn.
Right, court. Yes, sir.
Court, I forgot.
Sorry, you mentioned my daughter, and, I just kinda...
Not Courtney, my daughter.
I just kinda... Nicolas Cage is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago.
Boy, this would be real confusing if you weren't here yesterday, huh?
Should we explain or just keep moving?
If anyone needs explanation, we'll explain, but otherwise, no.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, don't you just see Nicolas Cage when you look at this image? He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card on to Lloydly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Nicolas Cage, sir. Fits his MO to a T.
Do we have anything that proves that wrong currently? Because I know why it's wrong.
The actual identity of this. It says on the paper here, mask to mask, but...
Yeah, that's a typo.
Oh. So that was what? Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage. I don't know who the fuck got mask to mask, but,
Was he the one in The Rock? That one? That's the only movie I saw him in.
Hang on, I just want to see, do we actually have proof? Is it on the urn? Has no monetary value. Bingo.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that we definitely found out that the urn was basically worthless, other than sentimental value. But
Mr. Godot, you! Yes!
It's the same intern as the saxophone guy. He just slides him coffee.
yep.
It happens like he blows into the saxophone. I think you blow into them, right?
Yeah.
For the first time. And a cup of coffee spews out the bottom. So the music kicks in exactly at the same time the coffee goes out.
We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot!
Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee.
I got a little bit of French vanilla creamer in mine.
It's also why I don't like coffee.
I don't either.
Which is fucking great that I'm playing this character. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed.
If you get poisoned, it's your funeral.
But you can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. I'm pretty sure this is a thing you're allowed to do in court. I think you're allowed to have a coffee, not food, but some kind of drink, because you're there for hours. If you can have a water bottle, you can probably have a coffee.
I think maybe what Phoenix was referring to though was the relevant conversation that he was.
Oh, okay.
Proceed to cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Well, Nick, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, as long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show it wasn't Nicolas Cage who stole the urn.
It's like when they change the color of the font, that's when it's harder to...
Yeah, I agree.
Really stick with the joke.
Oh, this is gonna be rough to do these two voices back to back.
Well, I think I'm gonna make it a little easier on you. Send a card to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. I'm gonna press this first. Art pieces? Like, what, for example?
Well, art.
But what is art?
Well, that's a conversation we don't have time for, buddy. Personally, I think it's just any piece that inspires feelings in the viewer.
Aww.
I mean, stepping on a tack inspires feelings in me. Is that art?
You don't understand. You're just not cultured enough.
See now these drawings my little girl did, they make me really feel deep down.
Thank you for saying that about your daughter's drawing, sir.
Well, his
Very
first
real.
target was the famous Tear of Emanin. Emanin?
What's that?
I've only ever seen this written. How the fuck do I say it?
Some kind of especially salty teardrop?
No, sir. It's a blue diamond. A single, rare diamond. It's like the Chaos Emerald, except, real.
I was gonna say literally the same thing.
Next was the Crown of Bongora. You know, the thing you put on your head.
Is that some kind of...
Bongos.
Is that some kind of bong?
It's like a bong, the thing you put on your head. It's just a crown made out of them. After that, there was the left hand of Hades. I guess he didn't want the right hand. And the portrait of Magina. Sounds like a Khajiit name. Detective Atme retrieved the portrait of Magina and returned it to the museum.
And the target of his fifth and last robbery was the sacred urn, right?
I wonder how many people or how many cultures I just
Oh,
insulted.
probably a lot.
Doing that.
But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces?
Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections.
Somehow, Mr. Delight doesn't look the type.
Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. Alright, and let me back up. I could press all of these just for the dialogue, but we already took 10 fucking minutes to actually get the stream started.
I will
So-
tell you the trial section here is shorter than other trial sections, but we always go like an hour over.
Nonetheless.
Yeah.
I remember this being a very
Objection!
back and forth chapter,
Gotcha.
where you go back and forth between investigating places and
Yeah.
Not that all chapters aren't
Okay,
like that,
that's
but
good to know. We'll probably do the whole trial today, and then save more for next week. Depends on how long it
Agreed.
takes. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe?
Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous, pal.
You said that he always, quote, goes after the most precious art pieces, pal, right?
That is a horribly unflattering impression of me. Also, you're correct, pal.
Unflattering? Yes.
You think Gumshoe would say things correctly?
But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of priceless art. Fuck.
Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing?
Shut up. No, I mean from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price.
Well, Professor Godot, what is the value of that urn?
The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense.
So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Nicolas Cage would normally go after.
Unless, of course, there's something written on the inside of the urn that has a secret map to something actually interesting and
So
valuable.
it's a different national treasure of sorts.
You joke,
Yeah.
but I'm scared that might actually be the case. Like the urn that's... You have to partake in the soul of Ami, and then
Yes.
you'll suddenly understand the true meaning of Christmas.
If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, sure, Your Honor. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but...
Well, first of all, okay. Was this last robbery the work of Nicolas Cage or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot?
Gulp.
Oh god, we're gonna hear that gulp a lot.
Oh yeah. This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness.
Both! If you cut down on one but not the other, it'd be fucking weird.
I'm that talented when it comes to coffee. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite.
What?
If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess.
Sorry, but I don't get what you mean.
If you're saying it wasn't Nicolas Cage that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Nicolas Cage's methods. A fake.
It was John Travolta.
Wow.
Fakeless Cage?
It doesn't work.
It worked.
A mimicless cage.
Mimicless Cage.
Mimicless Cage.
Mimicless.
Nicolas Cage? That sounds so ridiculous. But I like it.
Also, we're on 2. I am keeping count of the coffee cups.
No, this is 3.
Oh, you're gonna go
We're on
insane
3.
doing that.
We're on 3.
No, he didn't have one at the beginning.
Yeah, and then he had one slide over, and then when he had
No,
that
he had
thing
the
about,
first
like,
one.
this is my special blend, that he had another one slide over, didn't he?
No,
Oh.
No?
that was
Okay,
the same one. Yeah, we're on
Yeah,
2.
it's the same one. You just lean forward.
Alright, yeah, you're gonna go fucking insane.
Yes, I am. But as Godot, it is my responsibility.
Yeah. To make sure you
Now.
don't poison yourself.
Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake.
So I know there's a sprite of his coffee getting poured all over his face. Is that how
Why
he
did-
lost his eyes?
No, Connor.
Okay,
that's...
good. Good. Good.
That
Okay, good.
this series is dumb, but it's not that dumb.
Good.
That's the exact thought process that I went through where I was like, that's a stupid question. Then I went, well, is it too stupid for this game? Yeah.
Okay, good. Good.
Don't worry.
Though I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting.
Oh, so I got fucking medium roast coffee and I'm like an idiot and it tastes so whatever. It looks like I'm gonna have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was in fact Mimicless Cage.
Mimicless. Because otherwise it
Mimicless,
sounds
'cause
like mimicless.
Mimicless, which means there is no mimic, which means it's the real Nicolas Cage.
Exactly.
Okay, I feel like we're jumping ahead on that one.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
jumping ahead.
definitely jumping
All
ahead.
right, so let
So
me
let's
think for a
check
second.
out all our pictures. Might help.
Oh,
Okay.
Hang on, let me look at this for a little while, okay?
Yep.
Let me look at this compared to we have a candid shot, don't we? Yeah. Which I can't tell if that's lighting or paint. No, it's paint. Okay. Interesting.
No, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be lighting.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a pink.
It really
light
shouldn't have
sort
been pink then, because
I
that's
know.
really confusing.
of- Yeah.
But
Alright.
you're focusing too much on the colors.
No.
Yeah.
I was not focusing on the
Okay.
colors. I was looking for. I was playing spot the
Yeah.
difference. And
Good.
yeah, I got it.
Fortunately, yeah. Fortunately, you've had to do this recently, so.
All right.
a
Is this
different
is this what I
trial.
present
The
then?
previous
I
game.
assume so.
Yes.
Take that! The proof is right here.
This looks like the photo taken by a security camera.
But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it.
Huh. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is?
A fake Nicolas Cage? Do you mean Shia LaBeouf?
I saw that, yeah.
I said John Travolta because Face
Face
Off.
off. Yeah, I got
Also,
it.
go watch Face Off. It's one of the dumbest action movies you'll ever see, and it's fucking hilarious.
It is a terrible film and I love it to death.
It is a well-made film, is the thing. All of the effects were practical, which is cool. But
Not all of it looked good.
hang on, can you read this line, please?
Go on. Use this pointer and show us just what about this picture is so peculiar.
His hands is a fucking DS stylus.
Oh, I was thinking like a laser pointer.
Yeah. I'll hold the picture, you use the laser pointer. You get one shot.
It's right here, of course.
You mean Nicolas Cage?
I have here a piece of reference that I'd like to show the court to look at. Take a court look.
Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning?
It's mine now. The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on D-Mask's who is that on Cage's chest.
You owe me $10.
A breach? Here, bailiff! Get my steed, we need to retreat at once!
Wait, what? Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. My steed?
Yeah.
Does
Get
the
my
judge
horse, we must
into
ride.
Court on a fucking horse?
You have to ride.
Do you not?
Ride. What else do you ride into the law set with?
I really need to draw this now.
Giddy up, partner.
No, he
No, the sound horses
legit rides. He rides alongside Marshall.
Yes.
He
Oh
got
my
Marshall
God.
pardoned just so they could go on their rides across the sunset like that.
Holy shit. Goddamn it, Godot, I now want hot chocolate. Why do you want hot chocolate? Like, you either want coffee or you don't. That's a weird thing to want. Like, see
think
someone
it's 'cause
drinking
it's
coffee
nosy.
and be like, okay, I guess, yeah, it's coffee, but it tastes better.
And no caffeine.
Yeah, but that's the downside. Also, I
I'm
actually do
only-
like the taste of coffee.
I'm only drinking coffee because I literally have nothing else with caffeine.
I
in my-
have Dr. Pepper, but the problem with Dr. Pepper is it makes it hard to actually read line. A brooch, Your Honor! It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on.
A clasp, huh? Oh! I should know.
Sorry, yawning. Ugh.
Hey, the judge having a horse isn't the weirdest thing that happened in this game. That's entirely fair.
Yeah.
It's almost like I just woke up. But this Nicolas Cage in the security camera photo.
Iced coffee, you're okay. What's up, my dude? You're fine.
He has no brooch.
Brooch?
Brooch.
That brooch is the same emblem on Damask's calling card and serves as a symbol. Who's Damask? Why does his name keep showing up on the court record? I meant Cage, obviously. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Nicolas Cage is a fake!
Wait, why do you keep saying brooch? Why is there an A in it if it's not brooch?
What?
I've been fooled again. The point is that he's an idiot. Come on now.
Also, this line,
I've been fooled again.
I'm gonna take that as the end stream screenshot if nothing else better comes along.
Yup.
Excellent.
Order! Order! It's true, undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how? How could you have overlooked this?
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... 3. Hey now. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too.
Oh, I love him. I love him. I love him so much.
Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame for this too. How could
Yeah, I
you have
think he
overlooked
just
such a
implied that.
large brooch?
The brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this? Ah!
Did that gubba? That's Nicolas Cage's brooch.
Where did you find this?
Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene.
My nose.
It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue.
Oh. Buddha statue? Oh, he must mean the Ami Faye statue.
What? But why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket.
What?
It's not what it sounds like. My pockets are Ziploc lined.
I have an evidence suitcase of sorts. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence.
Every good lawyer has an evidence suitcase, isn't that right, Phoenix? Meanwhile, we're looking at our smelly garbage can filled with a shattered urn that we don't have and a bunch of fucking photographs.
This guy is one cool customer.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Godot is basic.
Fort.
Godot is basically Phoenix except capable.
Yeah, and calm and collected.
Suave.
Yes.
It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady?
I do like the idea that he has a miniature conveyor belt that goes over his
Yes.
his desk, but it's That's why he's always talking about coffee, because it's really loud. He's trying to overpower the sound of it. He doesn't want people to know about his secret, that he can't actually just summon coffee with the fucking will of his hand and his aid. He's
Okay,
playing
I
the
have an
saxophone.
idea.
Yes?
Oh no, when it happens, you'll see.
Okay.
Elodile, your opinion will change. That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too.
Hickeys.
Don't start frothing at the mouth, Judge. Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Ron Delight's fingerprints. What?
What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch.
I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here.
What?
Take good care of her.
That is literally the weirdest way you could have described that piece of evidence.
What?
I love
What's
it
wrong
so
with my metallic girlfriend here?
A name for Sally.
The final line Minato says in Persona 3.
That's good. That's good.
It appears to have been torn off of some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back.
Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene.
No, that's not true. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Ha! Okay, that was actually kind of funny. I'm surprised it took him that long to use that line.
Huh. You mess with Godot?
You get
End
thrown.
End statement.
No, I actually want you to read that. That's a nice line.
And you get burned.
And then sued. Or no, you would then sue the McDonald's.
Or wait, no, but
Wait, hold on.
Then you'd sue, and then I'd defend myself, and then we'd see where things go from there.
And that's how I
and
became
then-
a prosecutor.
he's been playing me like a damn fiddle!
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness.
Okay, Connor, that's a good one. I wanted to use it. I just didn't know that you guys know Persona. I've played Persona 3 and 4, and Persona 4 is Persona 4 Golden's one of my favorite games of all time. Not played Persona 5 because I don't own a PS3 or 4.
Yeah, neither have I for the exact same reason.
I'm hoping that we get it on Switch.
I have not played Persona 3, 4, any of the Persona games. I stuck with Shin Megami.
By now I would have given you my Vita to play it, except I had to fucking remake my PlayStation account.
Yeah,
hang
I
on.
know.
I want to wait for there to be some music come up so I can do a mini rant about that.
You done with me? But I haven't proved nothing yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough.
Oh, gummy.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Bailiff! Get Gumshoe out of here! Throw him to the curb!
We can get a
Oh,
much better witness in here. This
Bailiff.
guy.
I thought we were pals.
I'm sorry, buddy. I love you. You know, I'll take you out for some ramen tonight. No.
I'm so
Not
sick
that.
of ramen.
Finally time for the ace defective to make his appearance, huh?
I thought that was the actual line for like a solid
Alright, there we
second.
go.
Do you want to go first or?
Yeah, I want to do my little mini rant. So,
Oh, you and you. I'm sorry. I should have started my joke.
Wait,
I was
oh.
waiting for the first coffee reference.
And-
To do
and
the
sound of
second
the conveyor belt.
Oh, it took longer than I thought it would.
Anyways, oh my
And then I just sound like the asshole making an annoying noise when you wanted to make a ring.
god. No, it's okay. It's okay. Alright, so, my mini rants. I had an old email address that I deleted at some point, that was used for my PlayStation account. And after having not used my Vita for years, I got my Vita back, I got my Vita up and running to play Metal Gear Solid 3. Because I wanted to do something while I was super sick and I had a tooth infection. So I went to the store, tried buying something, but I couldn't sign into my account because the email address doesn't exist anymore. I tried to go to customer support, but you need to sign in to be able to do that, and my email address doesn't exist anymore. So I was like, okay, I'll just make a new PlayStation account with my current email and then sign in with that. You cannot do that on the Vita. Once you sign in with an account on the Vita, that is the account that is permanently tied to that system. So the
That's
only way for me to be able to use the Vita again was to factory reset it, lose all of my digitally downloaded games that were attached to an account that no longer functions, and sign in with a new account. So I lost any games I bought digitally on the Vita.
Was Dancing All Night on there?
No, I have a physical copy of that,
I
actually.
have the
funny
physical
enough.
copy of that, okay.
But Persona 4 and Persona 3 are gone. I'll just have to rebuy them. They're like $20 each. It's not that bad.
Oh, yeah.
The
But,
Vita
yeah.
was a good thing.
Persona 3 is like $10, and Persona 4 is like 20, so it's fun.
Yep.
But yeah, DRM is great.
Yep.
So yeah, that's my mini rant. But I have Metal Gear Solid 3, Peace Walker 2. I have the HD collection and Portable Ops, which I played like 15 minutes of and was like, eh. Anyways, that's the mini rant over. Fucking digital only bullshit. Fuck Sony.
It's why I mean, yeah, fuck Sony, but that's why I always get physical copies, man.
True.
1 second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up.
There we go.
Shut it!
Oh god, what an annoying individual.
Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What the fuck? Somebody!
The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. A coffee maniac at that. Am I correct?
Well,
No.
Christ, I mean, that was fucking obvious. No shit, Sherlock and all that, but yes.
Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil.
I like how obviously he's fucking bullshitting.
Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Look At Me, ace detective and rising star, illuminating the heavens.
I thought he said Rising Star of the Illuminati for a minute.
Oh,
I'm
They wouldn't let
tired.
him in.
I'm fucking tired.
I
His
need
name's
to
Luke
ensure
at me. He would
perfect
never
hair.
join a secret
My
society.
name is Kaido Momoda, luminary of the stars.
Oh, no.
They either be
Oh
best
my God.
friends or they tear each other's heads off.
Ooh.
I've
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no, it's the
Oh,
Illuminati.
thank God. Okay, good.
Luke at me's Illuminati buddies came after us.
I've heard that on the night of the crime you were alone on security detail. Also, what the fuck?
You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 detective gumshoes.
The worst part is he's absolutely correct. No, yeah, no. Consider how much monetary value Gumshoe is.
You didn't appreciate.
Okay.
I said so. It's worth $1. Did you like my joke?
Oh.
Because 100 gumshoes. That's
Oh,
one
no,
penny.
Hang on,
Hey.
he said more than 100 gumshoes, which means
Which means he's less than
less
a penny.
than a penny. It's like 9/10 of a cent. He, like got like price of gas style.
Jesus Christ.
If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is.
Why was this guy all by himself? That's what I want to know.
Mhm.
There must have been some reason. I'm sure of it.
Well then, whoa. Oh, sorry, don't know what that was. Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed.
All right, here we go.
It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed.
That's one fucking hell of a way of wording that. Okay. It sounds like you crossed an international date line there.
It's also not correct because the date would have changed an hour ago.
Yeah. That's what. What the fuck?
Fucking idiot.
That's when my nemesis, the infamous Nicolas Cage, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police.
So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal?
Hang on. I think I know how to break this down. Yep.
Do you?
I think I do. I'm gonna have to press some stuff though.
My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural.
So this is the guy who bought Google Glass, but just for one eye.
The one person.
Yeah.
Fucking line, I'm sorry.
I failed to see why the witness seemed so proud of his performance that evening.
Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Nicolas Cage, my arch-enemy. That is why my instincts... Fuck, that is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me.
Okay.
Hey Connor, saw your review on Proteus recently. If you do like old school shooters that much, you ought to check out Ion Maiden. It's on my wish list. It's on my wish list. I actually already knew about Ion Maiden. I thought about mentioning it, but it seemed a bit weird to compare it to something that also hadn't come out yet. But yes, I do want to get Ion Maiden when it comes out. Is it in early access right now? Because I will absolutely pick it up and play it if it is. Anyways,
1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed.
okay, I want to look at my evidence one more time. Again, this... I think I know what to do here, but... let's see.
I was gonna say, if you
Press...
don't want to, you don't have to press anything. You can just present right away. If you don't want to do this voice for very long. Yeah.
I'm gonna present what I think I need to present on what I need to present. I think this is right.
Go for it.
Objection! Objection. Objection! Objection!
Objection.
Beep, beep, beep! But what?
The game knows that Phoenix can't speak.
Okay!
You have to speak the computer's language, you see.
Okay.
The objection computer.
Wait, no, that's also wrong. Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours?
Haha, this belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch-nemesis, Nicolas Cage. It is, in point of fact, Nicolas Cage's brooch.
It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened.
Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on.
Well, a brooch?
Yeah, you know, when you hot glue those on.
Yeah, you glue them on.
Get out your Elmers. And,
It's the same thing as like using a safety pin to keep your shirt like tucked together if you have a big chest. Except it's hot glue to keep your brooch attached.
Yeah.
Also, why does the sidebar say it feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake? That is the collage.
The almighty collage.
This is the collage. This is where we put the best moments of the game because we have this whole space here that is otherwise blank. We take the best moments from the game and we fill them out. So that's actual dialogue from a character in the game.
Yes.
And we just fill out the collage.
What's hard to understand about that?
Yeah, what's so
This
confusing?
looks normal if you hadn't seen anything before.
Welcome aboard!
Nothing weird about that at all.
They predicted Harlem Shake? No, they just referenced it. This game came out at a time when that would have worked.
Yeah.
Wait, no, did it? Wait, hang on. When did this game come out?
The game came out when it was a thing, but keep in mind that it also takes place in the future. They just did that during the past segment where it was actually relevant.
Trials and Tribulations.
Yeah, that's right.
Trials and Tribulations came out in 2004.
Did it?
Yes.
Huh.
So, I mean, obviously Harlem Shake was already a fucking thing, but good God. Maybe that was a thing that they added in the re-release for DS?
Mayhaps.
No, the DS version was 2007.
This game is, in fact, a time traveler.
Truly ahead of its time. I mean,
Anyways.
look at all this.
Ahead of its time in the worst possible ways.
Yes, in all the dumbest ways possible.
Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off of a piece of clothing.
Ripped off. Ah!
We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have struggled with him. The only person on security duty that night was you, Detective Atme! Yeah. His backstrap makes him almost look like a person. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony to the court?
Witness giving false testimony is a serious crime! Not a punishable one, but a serious one.
No, wait just a moment, sir, old-timer.
Maybe it's from the trilogy. The trilogy was 2014. This isn't from the trilogy, though. We're not playing the trilogy. We're playing the original. We're playing the TS one.
Yeah, the trilogy.
No, these are 3 separate released games, and those came out. This one came out in 2007. Like they're 3 separate actual game cartridges that I have. Like it's not part of a collection. These are all separate. Hang on, I'm gonna do a quick mini research on Harlem Shake.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna get my drink.
Harlem Shake dance.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Okay, the dance was introduced to mainstream in 2001. Okay, so no, yeah, it was definitely a thing. It was just in 2013 when the meme became a thing. Hang on. The Harlem Shake is commonly associated with a similar dance to the chicken noodle soup. The dance evolved from the Harlem Shake and was exploded into popularity in the summer of 2006. Okay. There we go. So yes. Now we know. Anyway, yeah, like how this warranted an investigation. Listen, I'm a lawyer. I have to know. Also, if they're going AFK, I need another coffee. So we'll be right back, everybody. Well, Marina's also going to the bathroom. I'm gonna grab another coffee. Be right back, everyone. Don't go anywhere.
So how about them Knicks, huh, chat? Yeah, I'm well versed in the sports balls. I know what's up. I keep my ear to the ground with the basket hoops. I know all about the sports.
I'm back from a pee.
Cool, Connor's getting coffee.
What did we learn, kids? From the extensive research that I assume went on.
I got here afterwards.
Oh. Well.
Oh, hey, Manx. He's still eating, so he's got something out there.
Aw, that's nice.
I'm waiting for Connor because I just remembered something about Monsieur Le Juge here, and I think you'll all be amused by it. Also, I hope Kraz is in the chat because I horribly butchered that French just for him.
Hey, we're back.
So I want to tell you something before we continue.
Go for it.
This line about the judge's age reminded me. I looked it up. Because I was curious, because it's always if it was the same judge every case. And it said that his theorized age, as of his first appearance, which was the flashback to Phoenix's trial, was in his late 40s. Which means he's looked like this, and he still is in every game.
Oh, That's so
which is in like
shit.
2030. So he's looked like this for 50 years.
Holy
Oh.
shit. That's
Maybe it was just like an aesthetic thing at first. You know,
yeah,
like
no, yeah, he did it on purpose because he's a judge. That's what all judges have to look like. But then
Yeah.
he couldn't stop.
what if
Yeah,
it's a
that-
prop beard? What if it isn't real?
Jesus. Anyways.
What if he like the old timey hair thing?
Oh, so
stuff?
yes, swear we had a big reaction to that one.
Wait.
You'll have to check that out. Anyways, okay, we've been on this a bit for a while.
I was just confused because I have been dealing with so many cases lately.
The true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Capitalism, ho.
Capitalism, ho.
Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right?
Silence, capitalism, ho! You talk to wow, Jesus, Phoenix.
Silence,
joking.
capitalism, ho.
I was joking, Phoenix. Christ.
Witness! So you're now saying that you and the thief fought?
Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor.
Get ready to make a conveyor belt sound. Oh no.
Excuse me?
Eh.
Well,
Five,
now that
by the
makes
way.
it- I like the idea that there's actually like an electric slinger or something like that, like a pinball machine type of thing?
Pingball!
Pinball.
Pingball.
That just kind of shoots it across rather than a conveyor belt.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Save
a flipper, yeah.
Yeah.
Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules.
Indeed, I understand. I, look at me, agree completely.
Alright, here we go. Fight with the thief.
This is what the bellboy got up to? Now he just works for Godot.
Is that enough coffee for you?
Is that enough coffee for you?
Never.
Sir?
Oh my god. Imagine a 60s style bartender just by coffee down who continuously passes cups over to him. I mean, basically the same thing.
Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me, cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true, bam! And that's all she wrote.
So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Nicolas Cage?
Correct. It was during the third crime that he struck from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak.
Well, that's certainly understandable. I mean, you've had your head bashed in. I, too, always get confused about which testimony goes with which case.
That's a really important thing to get straight, Judge! That can't be good. You need to roll your R's more. I'm purposefully doing it really badly with him. And it's not because I can't roll my R's at all.
Indeed,
It's okay, let's see. Ishiro looks away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. What do you mean by weapon from the side?
Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, look at me, was hiding in that area. He grabbed the sword from that statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse.
Sword? Oh, you mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch?
Correct.
Fortunately for me, the blade was not too sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shinshu.
Wow.
Huh? I have no idea how to pronounce it, honestly. Shinshu.
Wasn't it
Shishi
Shinshido?
Shito. Come on now.
Shishido. Okay.
Shishi Shito.
Yes, that one! So the
I
thief armed
think I
himself
could
with a
also be
sword.
horribly wrong.
And what about yourself, witness?
You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? Why? But of course, in college, I was second in charge of the boxing club. Isn't that
In
like
charge, not second ranked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, he was just the fucking vice president of the boxing club.
Yes.
I'm sorry if I fail to find that appropriately impressive.
However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Nicolas Cage. He donned his bear suit and hit me with a strong right.
This guy's a real piece of work. Imagine making this game and thinking for names that are pun related to the chapter. Well, not really as much making this game as it is being on the translation team for
Yeah.
this game.
Well, and also, yeah, you know, there's. I'll admit, I do that all the time when we're playing RPGs all the time.
I think of pun names.
I do have in our Blades game. I do now have a salamander named Lieutenant Salamander, a weird like fire spirit salamander
Jesus.
thing that came to
That's
deliver me a message. I
excellent.
just kept it as a pet.
Thank you so much for this. Can you tell us a little more about what happened?
My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was pericious.
No, I wouldn't.
I assumed the at-me fighting stance, but this is the stance. But a sudden flash of light blinded me.
You face away from your opponent, and then you start to pick up your legs as though you're about to run away.
You curl into a small ball and rock back and forth. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me.
What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? You were blinded at me? I gotta ask. What is this at me fighting style?
I'm sorry,
Come
that's
back to me, bro.
Oh my fucking god.
Don't draw attention to it. Keep moving. Don't.
Come at me, bro! But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing to put is to put your back to the wall. We know what to get behind you.
Dark Side, thank you for subscribing. Why? Why
Really
did you
the worst
subscribe
possible
for this?
strat.
That's it? You back yourself into a fucking corner?
Well, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony?
That was a waste of time.
It was very important.
Wait, hang on. Was it actually important?
Maybe pay
'Cause-
attention to some details.
I'm trying to think where... If he put his back up against the wall, where would he have been?
Can you look at the weapon again?
To the back of the head. Bingo.
Very important.
Yes, okay. Because I forgot if we actually established that it was actually the back of the head or just a blow to the head.
Yep.
Of course it's important. We learned a detective's secret technique after all.
Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night.
Why the heck is he eyeballing you like that? It's creeping me out.
Now then, witness, we'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony.
Bingo, there we go.
My third eye. Big lie.
I'm sorry. I'm
Big
sorry.
lie. Third eye
I have
is
to ask about the third eye. Where is this third eye you're talking about?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's
It's
quite
always
invisible.
closed.
I have the powers of a vampire.
Hi, Tien.
It's
Shin Kiko Ho! It's
My
quite
favorite
invisible
vampire.
to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead if you like.
we can compromise and say it's Shiatsu. Why did you say it like that in the first place?
Saloya, it looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper.
So, Mr. Atney got hit on the forehead then.
That's what he says.
Got a funny feeling about that.
Actually,
Got a
so
funny
do I.
Pulls the sword out of the trash bin.
Funny feeling about that.
Well, the only
What
way
do
to
you
figure it
think,
out is to try again. Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now.
Yeah? What is it?
This Luke Atme guy, he's definitely hiding something.
But why? He seems so trustworthy.
I think I'm starting to figure out where he looks like the villain in an anime starring Guy Fieri.
Don't make me
Looks like
think
if
of
a
these
normal
things.
detective was struck by magic lightning. You know, kind of like Spider-Man getting bit by a radioactive spider, except with none of the spider powers, just a shitty personality.
He looks like a DeviantArt Sonic OC's human Sona.
Oh, that's good. Oh.
God.
I got nothing. He's just gross.
Yeah, that too.
I got no other creative descriptors. He's just disgusting.
We already have words to describe it.
Oh, here we go. You're gross! Wow. Fucking wow. Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun is this, sir lawyer? It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you.
No. Move on.
No, leave that up for a minute. This
No!
is what happens if you fuse an incompetent detective and the penguin. Now you may proceed.
Jesus. It
That
is
was good,
truly
Square.
a pleasure to cross
No,
swords with
move
you.
on, no! I
And
don't
now,
want.
once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet.
I don't really like that either.
Only my feet.
I believe this is what you said yesterday. Oh, God. No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere besides the door. There, my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with a gruesome item. Wow, he sounded so much better when you yeah, that's exactly what he sounds like, Your Honor. But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you can forget where you were hit on the head.
Unless you had some sort of a head injury. Oh.
My hair doesn't normally look like this. This is just one really fucked up wound.
Oh.
It seems I've made another mistake.
Got that yellow vampire blood.
Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony.
What do you mean by that?
For example, the very fact that you hid this calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security.
Ah! Geniuses such as myself has always been misunderstood. How sad. Haters and losers are always misunderstanding my genius. Sad.
That's wrong on so many levels. Whoa.
There
Yeah,
it is.
you see what I was going for. To err is human. To forgive, divine.
Any other character I would have said pronounce it wrong, but Godot would pronounce it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He practices this
This
shit
man-
in front of a mirror.
Yes, he
This
does.
man has read a book.
One, count them, one book.
Which is already 3 books more than every other character.
How do you unread a book?
Ask Phoenix, he found a way. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes.
I'm flawless! Whoa!
You are actually the most flawed person in this room. And that's an incredible statement.
Is it a
considering
cup
who's on
of
the witness
fucking
stand.
tar that he has, by
Yes.
the way?
It's a special Godot blend.
Jesus.
Really?
All that acidity.
What is it like then?
None?
Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules.
This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting?
Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that Mr. Atme is no ace detective. Mr. Atme is a fake. Mr. Atme is mask to mask.
Time to think this through. It might not be what you think it is.
I think that...
You remember you can check the court record if you so
Okay,
need.
so... I'll be coming to Purloin, the most priceless work of art on a display your treasure curating exhibit. Your respect for and won't you? Hang on, we had this, didn't we? The blackmail letter. You don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 25th and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead.
Not the blue diamond that Nicolas
Yes.
Cage stole.
So... Is Mr. Atme mask to mask?
The first one we know from
I don't know
fact
who
isn't
masked the
true.
mask.
Because he has been working as a detective, regardless whether or not you think he's a good one.
Him as a detective.
Yeah.
This Mr. Atme is a fake?
Well, I don't think there's a second Atme.
Yeah, so that leaves
So-
eliminate the impossible. Whatever
So-
remains must be an objection!
I don't
The
know who
answer
this
is
mask to
simple.
mask guy is, but I'm saying that Luke Atme is Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage,
It's all
yeah.
clear to me now. Detective Luke Atme's true identity is actually Nicolas Cage! I wish I could have gotten a picture of that, damn it.
Maybe it won't be the last time.
There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously recover the stolen treasure.
That's because
I analyzed the crime scene. An exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked
That-
up clues.
police overlooked and didn't arrive at a...
Your voice
Oh my
modulator
God.
is failing! Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. The truth is that you are, in fact, Nicolas Cage! God, it only lasts like a second.
But Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Nicolas Cage. See? Obviously Nicolas Cage.
Mask and all!
The security camera belongs to the Lordly Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it.
He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the premise of providing security. Pretense, whatever. Then he simply dressed as the thief and stole the urn.
So the ace detective is actually an ace thief? Is this true, witness?
Get some of that.
Yup, get used to that laugh.
I think I got the face that we're going to use for the collage. Hang on, we're gonna add this to the collage real quick, everyone.
I'm sorry, I forgot that Larry Butts' face, but only his face, was in the
Yes.
collage.
Let me quickly add
Oh, I
that.
forgot the blushing face.
Yes.
Also, if you're not okay with that laugh, you might want to leave now, because it ain't stopping.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, get used to doing that laugh.
Oh god, I just noticed Dolly up in the corner. I forgot that we stuck her up there. Oh,
Yep.
very scary.
All right, I'm just adding this to the collage real quick. Pay no mind. We just gotta get this on the collage real quick.
Go ahead and
Just gonna go ahead and collage it. Oh come on. It's struggling a little bit for some reason. There we go.
it doesn't want you to look at me.
Doesn't want this.
It doesn't want to look at me. But too bad. Look! Look with your special eyes! There it is. We'll have to find something interestingly sized to put in that little bar down there.
I'm sure there'll be a good line or something.
I didn't want to make him too big because I hate him. But still. Anyways.
The mask's MO is pure genius, and so am I, Luke Acme, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, sir lawyer.
What? Witness you! You're admitting it?
Nick, now's your chance!
Kill him! Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin.
Shoot him with the nail gun!
Oh shit. What? What?
Godot Blend number 102. My personal favorite.
I know we just added something to the collage.
I
But-
mean, did you get it?
I did.
Boom.
Stick it on there. Stick it on there. Remember, we can always replace Winston Payne.
I feel like this needs to be a rather big addition to the collage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, I love this song. Oh my god, I'm absolutely adding this to my stream playlist. Alright, I'm just gonna... I think that's the size it deserves. There
I'm
we
expecting-
go.
I was expecting it to
Oh,
just
yeah.
take up your webcam.
Absolutely fucking perfect. Tomahawk subscribed for 17 months in a row. Thank you, Tomahawk. That dedication means a lot to me. Honestly, the fact that people are willing to keep up for that long. 17 months, that's insane. Thank you. Put it under Young Phoenix to show his transition from young naive to hopeful. Young naive and hopeful to this. Nah, it's a little late, but I also I kind of wanted to like shape this out a little more. I gotta start being careful about what I add though. We're gonna have to like get some small images here and there.
Mr. Godot!
The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel.
And a new cup of coffee.
There's only one problem. It simply isn't true.
But Mr. Godot! Mr. Wright has third-degree burns and...
I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt. Mr. Trite.
Are we gonna play all the Ace Attorney games, not counting the Edgeworth investigations? We'll see after we finish the trilogy. We're gonna take a break from doing Phoenix Wright games for a while because I don't want this to become too Phoenix Wright centric of a channel.
Also, we have other plans.
Yes, we have other plans, indeed.
Good plans.
We do?
I told you about this.
You think I pay attention when you speak?
It's Paper Mario. We're doing Paper Mario.
Alright.
Yes. Whatever, I'm announcing that. I already told chat we're gonna do Paper Mario at some point, but we're gonna do Paper Mario and all of us are gonna be there voicing it.
If this
detective really...
No, that's Godot.
Oh.
Austin was right.
If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
Ah! Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. Watch... Are you just gonna stand there and watch you burn? This court would like to see the decisive proof you have, quickly! Sorry, I had to take a shower.
What's the big rush?
In full
Oh,
suit!
Ashley
Skin
looks
is
pretty
peeling.
brown right now. It's okay, I have 3 layers! I'd like to finish this right now if I can, but can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke at me is in fact Nicolas Cage. I'm gonna look, but I don't think we have it. It could be the blackmail letter though.
We don't know who that's from.
All that we know is that sort of has some room for doubt as to their who we thought was Nicolas Cage being Nicolas Cage. But that doesn't point specifically to
Yeah, I don't think we have the proof right
to
now.
Atney because it was found
Then
at
say we don't.
Yep. Proof? Of course I've got nothing.
Huh. Just what I thought. By the way, since I threw my last one, I'm counting this. 7. A man has to hold his head up high, no matter how bad things get, after all.
I thought that said no matter how bad thighs get for a second.
I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion.
This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove this guy is the thief.
Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again.
It's no good. I'm just not ready yet.
But you're going to just give up and let us lose this?
So you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer?
I can't think of a counterattack at all.
It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding the witness has lifted. Mr. Godot, if you have anything further to add, then...
Oh shit, who's holding it?
What? Who?
Oh, hello.
Who are you?
That doesn't really matter right now, does it?
Mr. Light, what are you, how did, huh?
Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for. I think I found it.
I stole this evidence.
You mean
Well,
that bag?
it was never
No.
evidence.
Not the bag. What's in the bag?
Knew
well,
it, I fucking knew it. Also, wait, what?
Yeah,
What? Okay, that's,
how about that?
lot to take in there, isn't it?
A lot of things, huh?
Lot of the things.
Okay.
Lot of the heart.
Okay. A lot to take in here.
Hey, Cloud, no.
The vase was a fake
Hey, Cloud, no.
because people didn't know that the real one was busted up. Except we did have a fucking promo picture. Not that one.
That showed it busted.
A poster for the exhibit.
Yeah, no,
So what the
there's
fuck?
only the one. There's only the one jar.
What the fuck, though?
That's...
The sacred urn! Nick, it's the urn!
Cloud, I can't stop and go over there and pet you. He's staying just outside of my hand's reach.
You, madame! That urn, where did you find it?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective Luke Acme.
Oh, Desi, you're the best.
Sacred urn updated in the court record. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Also, you're here now, I guess.
They're just taking turns, stepping on and off the podium.
Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling your way out of this one.
Huh. Pathetic.
Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say?
Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change.
I was under the impression we had to properly, bring evidence into court and add it to the record and all that, but okay.
In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad.
Fuck off.
This is literally a court of law, but okay.
Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree Delight, is that correct?
It's not wrong. Yes. What about it?
8. 8. Count them. 8 cups of coffee. Huh, how charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring.
What are you insinuating?
As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere.
It is a little convenient to have the wife of the defendant show up and be
Yeah.
like, I found perfect evidence right here that I stole from someone that's totally very real. That's
Also, by the
that's
way,
gonna do it.
he just slammed down the cup of coffee and it made the same sound as the fucking gavel.
Gavel?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a wooden coffee cup, including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it.
We can attest to where it was, sort of. Not fully, though.
What? I just brought it here from the detective's office.
Please, madame. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we've been witness to.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing.
Miss Delight!
Please, Nicky boy, you've got to help me talk some sense into these people.
There must be some way! I've got to prove that urn was actually in the Atme Detective Agency. We can testify about what we saw, but that's just more hearsay.
And again, we also have a vested interest in getting our client off.
Well, that's my point.
Yeah, you
and
might
I
want some
can't-
hard evidence.
I can't prove anything yet. We just lost our biggest chance and then just gained a second chance. Why would we want
Yeah.
to throw this chance away again?
Again,
Fingerprints would work.
So fingerprint it
if
up.
there are fingerprints to be found.
I don't know if
The
you-
problem
yeah, I
is
don't know
we're
if you
going
know
to have
exactly
fingerprints
why.
on it.
What?
We're going to
You
have
will.
fingerprints on it.
Yes, you will.
Aha. You remembered.
I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it.
Fingerprints, huh?
Oh, come now. Now you're really making me laugh, sir lawyer. I wear gloves. Fuck. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, I was the one who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I'm always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So, unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be of any evidence of anything.
but it is evidence of us touching it. And
Because
Yep.
remember, we touched something
Yeah.
hard and smooth.
yeah, I knew it was the urn.
What about it, Mr. Wright? The witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway.
Nick, what are you going to do now?
I've come too far to turn back now. Atme must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday, and there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. Who could that have been? Someone, somewhere, surely must have.
Think.
The defense proposes the fingerprints of this. Is this why we have a profile?
Yes. This is literally the only reason.
Beep beep. Me, motherfucker. It me.
So
Instead
what
of
is all this
asking.
fuss about fingerprints anyway?
Mr. It Me, do you recall the events of yesterday?
Hey, Nick, come on, open it up.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there?
Hang on a second, I'm taking it out now.
Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth.
Well, hello there.
This is never not funny to me.
His coffee needs to be blacker than black to even have an effect because he's basically built up an immunity to it at this point. Yup, that's a thing.
Probably.
Yep.
Why isn't the coffee cup shattered? It's made of fucking metal. It's true that I didn't have a chance to look in the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside.
What? You touched it? With your hands?
And I remember it very well. It was, quote, smooth and hard, unquote.
Why are you
was
like
just-
this?
Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. This urn right here, as we grab it and hold it up. Oh, wait, fuck, no. If my fingerprints are on here, my old fingerprints, then it proves the urn was in Detective Atme's office.
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it?
Of course it does.
What did you say?
Not what I said. It's what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said.
I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable.
And that's exactly what she sounded like. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance that I had to get my fingerprints on it was yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency.
Huh. This blend. Godot blend number 107. I've decided it's a little too bitter after all.
Oh shit. Oh god, he's so fucking
Spice is
handsome.
overheating.
God, he's so handsome.
Yeah.
Is there handsome?
Order! I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and— oh my god, put gloves on, you idiot!
Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
What are you saying?
Yes, I've finally broken him down.
Yes, Godot's entire thing. To distract
that?
from that, Godot's entire thing is coffee and meaningless metaphors.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. About coffee.
This face right now.
You like
Hang on.
it?
It's pretty good.
You like his face?
I'm not adding this to
Okay.
the collage. Don't worry. I just need to grab a
For personal use?
I need to grab a thing to compare it to real quick.
Whenever you're enjoying life, you'll just look at this photo and remember, no. Just
At
no.
least I'm not
Ah,
this.
perfect.
No, just no. Enjoyment is overrated. It's not happening anymore. Luke's here.
Yes, absolutely perfect. Okay. Now I just need to add image. Because all I can think of when I see this face is this. It's fucking uncanny.
Yep.
It's the, if you're wondering, that's the Major
The
from
Major?
Helsing Ultimate, the main villain.
Who cares? They're
Only
Nazis.
Is that the blonde bangs are over a different eye.
That's
But other
it.
than that, pretty spot on.
Hang on, I just need to quickly, I need to fix this real quick.
Gentlemen? Oh,
Good
the
God.
fucking Major, man.
I'm just fixing. I'm sorry. I'm just fixing it real quick, and I'm just fixing it real quick, and I'm just fixing it real quick, and
I'll be honest, of all the things I figured we'd reference today, Hellsing Ultimate was not one of
Didn't
them.
think that'd be coming. Oh,
I did-
oh, the
I
holy
didn't-
glow it has.
hang on. That was wrong. That was wrong because because it's a JPEG. It was a JPEG. I had to make it a PNG.
Oh my god.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh, oh,
Oh, is that worse? Oh, is that
It-
worse?
It's terrible. Also, please save this image and send it to Alex with no context.
no contact.
Can you do it? Can you take a screenshot of it quickly? I sorry, I just need to fix it. Sorry, this is really important for the stream.
It really
Yeah,
is. I understand.
I'm so sure.
Yes, there we go. There we go. Oh, it's perfect. It's just perfect.
There have been many perfect things, but this is the most perfect.
Oh god, you can see his lips slightly quivering underneath his jaw.
Oh, I just noticed.
Oh god.
And
Oh,
perfect.
boy.
That's enough of that then. All right, moving on.
Take a good look, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself! Here I am, the tragic clown!
This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake.
Maya, that's offensive to. Anyways.
You see, it was me all along! I was the one and only Nicolas Cage! I hope you all enjoyed my little performance!
Okay, close that.
Well,
There we go.
Mr. Godot, what's with Mr. Atmy's condition?
I sent it to Alex with the text. Here, you must suffer as well.
Austin?
Sorry, I just need to calm down a minute.
Gotta get in the zone.
What the fuck, why? Okay. He's still in the lobby and laughing insanely, Your Honor.
Meanwhile,
He started calling himself the Major.
just
It's
keep
really
reading
weird.
these lines.
I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be.
Well, it seems the matter has been settled.
I'm
I
gonna
came
smoke.
perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him
I
with
miss
the
Mo
title
as
of
well.
thief.
Nick, you were right after all.
Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
Don't do it, Ron. Don't do it. Don't do it, Ron. God damn it.
You're wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say.
Oh no, 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 no.
The thief, the sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me. I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please.
What the fucking kangaroo court bullshit is this?
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judgment.
What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell
That's
you.
not how that works.
Oh, I'm gonna milk this harder than the milk I don't put in my black coffee.
Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee.
Ha. Hey there, Mr. Thief. How you enjoying my 9th cup of coffee?
No, say that like seductively, sensually.
Ha. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir. If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are Nicolas Cage, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir. I'll be happy to.
Says he'll be happy to, Nick.
It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy.
Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man.
No?
One chance.
No?
One chance.
Look at Judge over there. He's a 78-year-old boy. How sad.
Look at the judge over there. He became a man at 5. That's why he looked like that when he was 40. I know that. I won't fail, I swear. Okay then. Talk. We're all listening.
I really like this demeanor that he has about that. Like, talk. Like, speak up then. We're all listening. I really like that he's like, we are actually going to hear you out.
Yeah.
Like, this Godot's, I think, might be my favorite prosecutor so far.
Even over Edgy Poo?
I like Edgeworth as a character more.
I mean, Edgeworth is obviously best. Francisca is a goddess, but Godot is equally as good.
I love Godot.
For
Oh well,
completely
let's just
different
all listen to this confession.
He looks like Princess Leia. Oh my god.
Yeah. The truth is, I've been Nicolas Cage all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Nicolas Cage, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all.
Gotcha.
I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime.
See, it's almost
Look.
cute when he says it.
You can see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and got torn off, that's all.
You know, when I was leaning down in front of the door.
I don't like the direction this trial is taken.
But this is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway.
Yeah, it's kinda 'cause you're bad at this, Nick. You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing
He's
me.
really cute.
Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? If you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise, too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Nicolas Cage. Thank you so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best.
This is so weird.
Alright, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for cross-examination.
I like of all the things that have made you out loud say the phrase, "This is so weird," it's taken this.
Yeah.
It's weird in a really, not in a funny way, just in a really sad way. I feel really bad for him. But anyways, I think I know what I have to do. I just want to check. Okay. Objection! Beep, beep, beep! What the fuck? Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Seems right to me. Then take it. It's not my wallet.
Yeah, it does. I had lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away.
He has a point, actually. You can actually say it? Yeah, in the DS version, the DS had a microphone. You can call out, but the DS microphone sucked, and thus the game's registration kind of sucks too. I'm using a very real microphone on a very real Nintendo DS to do it.
Of course. You're using your DS capture card, too.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you just open the disk drive in your computer, you put the DSer in there, and then you close it, and now here it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice you had lost your wallet?
Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at the KB Security headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night.
No.
So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves he has a watertight alibi.
Oh.
Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyways. God, please. Did you forget
Actually, it would take
the portal
5
connecting the 2 basements?
Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to add? And stop drinking that coffee!
Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it, I will.
He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Poor
I don't
kid.
get it personally.
Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school.
Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at
Hang on.
KB Security?
Hang on, wait, hold up. I just said poor kid. Oh my god, he's
He's
older
my
than I
age.
am.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, he is married, so he'd have to be, you know.
How old is Godot? Does it say?
It's question
says
mark,
question
mark,
marks,
question
right?
mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
Ah.
I don't care how old he is. He's clearly old enough for me to love.
That's fair. Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist.
Planted it there? He's really reaching now.
Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security's CEO's office.
No.
Oh man.
Ah, that was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing.
What?
Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway?
Because he works there? I mean, like, that's enough of a connection. I know it's not a motive, but...
Oh yeah.
Well, Mr. Wright-
We.
It looks like you need some evidence after all.
Ah, stupid kid!
Basically the same age as you.
Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows Mr. Delight went to KB Security at 1 a.m. that night.
But, boom, now we're opening this can of worms. Beep beep! This fucking game.
Found in Ron's room. It was in his living room. Does he live out in the living? Does he sleep
It's a
up?
studio apartment.
Oh, but still, you'd call it like an apartment. Whatever.
Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct?
That's...
What is it?
A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
blackmail.
Like the blackness of my coffee and the mail at which my coffee is delivered to me from. I get it only from Colombia, directly sent in an envelope. I just open it up and what's that? Beans. Beans everywhere, all over the counter, all through the
Not even-
envelope. My
not even
mailman
beans.
hates me.
They actually mailed a liquid to me.
I was
did that-
picturing a little mailbox at the end of the prosecutor's desk here that just shoots out a cup of coffee, like a replicator.
How could you possibly compare this guy to Star Trek? Where did you even get that from?
There's nothing connecting the two at all. Especially
yeah.
around the eyes. The eyes are the difference, the biggest
Mhm.
difference.
Is Godot's nationality known? I don't think so. I think it's just implied that he's,
No, it's not known.
as everyone is in this game.
Americanese?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, basically it says bring $50,000.
That certainly sounds like blackmail, all right.
At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself in KB Security's CEO's office, a full half hour away from the scene of the crime.
Oh?
Oh, no.
I think that would sound more like.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that. Not for Coffee Dad. He deserves better.
Wait,
So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense.
Also, that's my 10th cup. That's all I have to object about. I want people to know. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... That was a dry swallow. There's literally nothing else in this cup. Well, let's just say that my Godot Blend 107 impresses me a lot more.
What the fuck? God, shit, damn it.
You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company.
Godot can speak while drinking like a ventriloquist.
Yes,
Perfect.
I love him. But, did you actually investigate the CEO at all?
No, I guess not.
Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that.
The proof is the letter.
Not sure
But
what
we
I
don't
think
know
of
who
that.
it is.
At least I know what I think of you.
Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
no! It's something so. Nick, I think we're gonna have to track down the CEO guy.
I mean, while I would prefer to do that, it would be easier.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite?
Well, your sense of smell has gone out the window by burning it with coffee, but there is someone else who can testify, who smells quite badly, Your Honor. The person that can testify, who can testify that the keycard was used at 1 a.m. last night. Where is the fuck? God damn
When
it.
something smells!
It's the butts! Butts!
Usually the butts.
It's
not
usually
Larry!
the butts!
Larry! The butts! Dappa! How the thinker!
Beep beep.
Thinker! Beep beep! Beep beep!
Thank you for pressing the button.
No matter what, it didn't want to take Larry.
I just didn't want Larry.
Oh, the judge.
Who is this useless-looking young man?
An apt description. Also, for sure, Larry's already been both a defendant and a witness, I believe.
Yeah,
in
and the
trials in
judge
the past,
and
he
the judge still
remember it.
doesn't know. Never seen him before in my life.
It's weird that you don't remember him yet can describe him perfectly, Your Honor.
Not exactly, but just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise. My
It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago.
He probably blocked it out of his memory. I was literally going to say that. I was gonna not say whatever line Phoenix said and just say he probably blocked it out of his memory. Jesus fucking Christ.
Connor, don't make jokes, Javier.
Oh my fucking god. Anyway, this man was working as a security guard, if you can fucking believe it.
Really? Him?
Yeah, right? The question at hand is this key card.
Oh boy! No, do your best, Shaggy. Do your best, Shaggy.
Like Zoink Scoob. Yup, that's the key card they use at the building that I work at. According to the serial number, this one's for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room every time you use a card. It leaves a record. I can't do Shaggy.
I can tell!
What's funny about that was the fact that
Yeah.
Phoenix views every other goober as having a
Yeah.
deep voice because he's a goober himself and views himself like that, except Larry. Larry's the one goober that he sees for the goober.
Like Zoink Scoob. Yeah, it tells exactly who entered the room and when. I can't do Shaggy to save my fucking life. And that's exactly what he sounded like, Your Honor.
Which one? You had three different voices for him.
Exactly what it sounded like. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data.
3 voices. Good lord, that's
And
Lovecraftian.
Also 11 cups of coffee.
Also 11. But
Face.
There's water in this cup. Who dare?
how dare?
That someone put stevia on this shit.
Well, Mr. Godot.
I don't know why I said that in the judge's voice. Also, I don't know why I said stevia. I was trying to say an artificial sweetener, and stevia is definitely not that. But for some reason,
You're
that's
thinking of
working.
Sweet and
Aspartame
Low?
or some shit.
Sweet and low.
Sweet and low, yeah.
I know the one you're talking about, like Splenda.
Yeah.
Splenda. is the
Splenda.
one.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I was thinking of. I think, or Splenda also stevia.
I think it's just all.
Whatever.
It, like they didn't even like tear them out and actually pour the shit in. It's just like packets of paper. Anyways, go on.
The name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data here.
So what does it show?
Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, This card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Nicolas Cage in this photo.
Ha! It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good old cup of joe.
So then... 12.
Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Nicolas Cage.
Good job! You did it, Nick! There's no strings attached! It's totally it!
say,
We did it! We won! Woo!
The fucking fake-ass victory music is hilarious.
That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. This sounds familiar. Besmirching him with the title of thief.
What's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor! Fucking gavel that shit already!
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty. Court is
Hey,
now
we did
adjourned.
it.
I'm so curious where this goes, if there's more after this. I'm so
Hi,
curious what
Dr.
happens
Milton.
now.
We did
No,
it!
no, it's done.
October 13, 2:24 p.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 4.
Make Godot lose his very first case. Congrats.
Nick, you did it! You were right after all! Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself.
Nicky boy.
Oh, Miss Delight!
I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
Maybe you could pay me? Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick.
Oh, Pearls, you exist!
Gasp. Woman! Who?
Oh, she's nobody. She's just
You're blushing! How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself!
I think that was supposed to be implied that she slapped us, but I like the idea that she full-on, like, punched us clean in the fucking jaw and knocked us over.
No, she did a
punched
jumping
me.
uppercut.
Sure you can!
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Pearly, this woman is Ms. Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife.
Why would Ron
Also, yay, when are you gonna learn this?
why would Ron want to be proven guilty anyway? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know if it's just that he has
Mr. Nick!
some sort of, like, identity crisis, or if there's, like, because, again, we don't know what the blackmail was about. So I feel like there's some more shit going on here. Yes?
You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client.
No! 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 No!
I'll never
Ow!
forgive you!
Fuck!
Tatsumaki!
Damn it, a double punch!
Well, anyway, all's
Just
well
doing
that
that
ends well,
spin
right?
kick shit that Chun-Li does.
Got the sacred urn back, and the thief was caught after all. There was no after all. Don't know why I felt the need to say that.
You're so right. I'll say it's all thanks to Nicky boy here.
But actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us the urn back. And that's really all I cared about in the
The
end.
very real
from the
urn
bottom
that
of my
actually is
heart.
the real one.
Oh, please, you're embarrassing me.
If we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum?
But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now?
What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie.
I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. The thing is...
Come on, give the kid some time.
How wide is Godot? Not very wide.
I mean, he is turning
He's
at
for-
an angle, but
He's proportioned like a human.
yeah.
Well, human-ish. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo?
Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? I literally work here.
Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite.
I love him. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy.
Well, playtime is over.
Uh-huh.
Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered.
That would have been good to know.
Things out, perhaps?
Kane Bullard? Now, where have I heard that name before?
I mentioned it 5 minutes ago.
Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security?
Solid
I
read.
can-
Very solid
I can see he married you for your intellect.
But, Buddy!
Godot must have incredible heartburn. No,
Oh,
he doesn't-
yeah.
His heart is protected by a layer of coffee bean shell at this point.
That's actually true.
His blood is coffee.
The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
1 a.m. October.
That's right, amigo. At the same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen,
A lot of things just made sense.
Huh, do they
the
now?
CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
So then,
Boy, really,
what are you doing here?
it would really
Oh.
suck to be proven that you were there at that time, huh?
Oh, come on. You've already figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today?
Help me out? What?
On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron DeLight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage.
Of course, he would use the word imbrued.
What are you saying? Imbrued with rage?
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
An employee. Phoenix, you knew this, you dumb motherfucker!
It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
So there was a murder, by the way. No crimes in this game happen
Yep.
unless murder is involved.
Yeah, unless if you were wondering.
Well,
yep.
no, larceny is officially a crime in the Phoenix Wright world
We were
now.
never told that he was arrested. He hasn't been arrested. Ace Detectives, Luke hasn't been arrested. We don't know. We never told. We just told that he's in the lobby.
We
right
went
now,
to
actually.
crime just for it. We went to trial.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
No
it's a crime.
way.
Yes, it does.
The urn was wiretapped.
He,
They were wiretapping Ami's spirit.
he can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No, that's a lie. It can't be true.
Oh, but I am a thief, I tell you. Ron DeLight, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder.
What? This can't.
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet.
This music is getting a little sexual.
Surely
So this
you
game.
won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward, have you? Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? How many prosecutors are you fucking? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you.
Phoenix is both intimidated and aroused right now.
Ah, the fear boner. Always fun. At least let me have some fun while I'm here.
This guy. Wait, sorry. This guy is unfucking believable!
This guy.
He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced!
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. One to beam out.
Nick, how could this be happening?
The fuck, I fucked up so bad! Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny! What the fuck's happening? And we will find out
Next
next
week.
week. Yes.
What a start.
Yes.
Holy shit, I really like where this trial is going.
Yeah.
Also because Luke is in fucking jail, presumably. So, yeah, we don't have to deal with we don't have to deal with
has
that
not
anymore.
been tried yet.
Oh, god damn it. Anyways, thank you all so much for coming by. This was a very good. I'm sorry about the technical issues we had at the beginning of the stream, but at least we got it all sorted. And now Austin doesn't have headphone problems anymore. Join me tomorrow. I'll be streaming Smash Brothers. There'll be a sponsored stream, actually. I'll show you how you can all get free Nintendo Online from Twitch. And we'll check out Joker. So, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you have a good day. Take it easy.